Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm coming to you from the beautiful land of San Diego, California. And ironically, and maybe fittingly, we have overcast, which is not normal in San Diego whatsoever. It's sunny here like 90% of the time. However, for this is probably a perfect time for this because we're going to dive into anxiety and understanding what it's like to travel with anxiety and what it feels like and tips that I can give you to help you if you find yourself in my same situation. So a little bit about me and my backstory. I essentially gave up on my 9 to 5 job. I decided to travel, decided to work, and a big part of that is that I had zero income. I had absolutely nothing going on. I had, I have investments, I have some savings, but overall, there is no income. And so a huge piece of anxiety that I'm dealing with now as I travel is money. When you see that net worth slowly dropping, or I'm sure you even experience it when it stays stagnant, that it makes it difficult for you to be who you are. It makes it difficult for you to employ who you are and what you're doing. And that can erode into your relationships and into your creations. And like this, with this podcast, this YouTube channel, it can make you feel anxiety. And quite frankly, I'm kind of going through that right now, even as I'm recording this. And even more so, I'm not sure if you can hear the people walking by, but I'm probably 10 feet from the boardwalk. And so on top of that, I have to deal with the anxiety of people walking by, the judgment. And so there's this place of, you might even be able to hear it in my voice, of anxiety and trying to push through it. So, what are some tips that I can implore you to kind of do? Some things that you could do are things like meditating, which I think are huge. You could go exercise, which is also huge. Just biked here. I feel like the energy's flowing through me a little bit more. And yeah, I kind of also wanted to make this video about the dark side of traveling as well. Not just the pure anxiety. I think that's a good way to kind of start it off. But, there's negative with this as well. And that's really the anxiety, right? And that dark side can kind of come in if you're not sure where you're going to stay. Maybe a plane takes off. So for example, right now as I'm filming this, I'm supposed to be in Puerto Seguro at the end of December and the beginning of January, but I don't even have a place to stay. I booked something with Airbnb, it fell through. I'm trying to book like another thing with Airbnb, but they're making it difficult as well. So right now I'm really experiencing some anxiety with that, so I have to worry about that. I want to make good content for you guys. And so really it's just kind of coming into this present moment, realizing like everything's good right now at this instant. I'm still able to record this stuff, get you guys this awesome, valuable content. And I still have the energy to kind of keep it going, keep producing it. And quite frankly, I don't know if you guys have heard it, but maybe like 10 or 15 people have kind of walked by at this point. And I'm super proud of myself, honestly, for just kind of powering through this video and getting you guys this anxiety information. So, I think a portion of this too is building up the courage and being able to face fear. And, like I said at the beginning of this, whenever I was just like, I need to quit my job, when I was just like, I need to quit my job, I need to move on, this is no longer the path for me. I was honestly experiencing probably deeper depression, more negative feelings when I was at that job versus what I'm feeling now. Like now, it kind of sucks, but overall, I'm making progress, right? There's this, feeling of anxiety or this like disgruntled, this like energy inside your body that feels trapped. So it's good to move, it's good to meditate on it, figure out where it's coming from. And overall, it's a sign of growth, right? It's a sign of the universe kind of poking you like, hey, you need to go do something. Hey, you're not doing what you need to do right now. Or hey, there's other things that you could be working on or creating. And, it's a way to get us to move. It's a way to get our energy flowing. And, with that being said, let me know, drop in the comments below something that you're dealing with anxiety. Let me know if there's anything else that I kind of missed or didn't cover in this video. But honestly, if I had to wrap it up, I would say that the best things you can do, meditate, you can bike, you can go for an exercise. Yoga is super helpful because it really opens up and moves a lot of the chakras. Stretching is super important, especially if you've been sitting and you're stagnant. Just think of any way you can kind of get that blood flow moving. And this is really going to help alleviate anxiety or even get your mind in the right way to approach it or to kind of handle the anxiety a little bit more. So with that, that's kind of the dark side or the stress or anxiety of, traveling this lifestyle and not really having a means or knowing where the next thing's going to come from. So with that, hope to see you in the next video.